God. Whew. I just got back from a really crazy whale class, you guys. It was off the chain. Whew. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, that's right. Oh, as you may have guessed, we're going to be talking about blues. And what do blues love to do? They love to party. That's right. They are the party people. They're known as the enjoyers. They enjoy life to the fullest, and they hope you enjoy it too. They're the people that are going to get out there and party. So you guys ready? We're going to throw a little party of our own. Let's get started. Okay, so blues are known as the enjoyer. Their physical appearance actually is more near what you would think when you look at a child. They have a very physical, bears a physical rotundity, very round in every way, in every aspect. Very round in every direction, lots of soft flesh, small hands, feet, round face, short round nose, and many characteristics that resemble that of a child with the all-over roundness, just like I said before. And they dress for comfort. That's really important too. They purchase the best money can buy when allowed, but always keeps comfort in mind when purchasing outfits. Like, man, this shirt is so cute, but I can totally breathe in it. And party. I had to say, when we were mixing our oils together, I got down real shindig. It was fun. But they're very susceptible to cold, too, if you think that's really cool. They do prefer the heat more, and then when the first wave of winter comes around or fall, they'll be the first ones in coats and jackets and things like that. So that's really cool to look for. But as far as the personality goes, they never take anything too serious. They avoid topics that require anything other than jokes and smiles. Like we said, they're the partier. They're going to get out there and make you smile, and they don't want to make anyone sad, and they don't want to talk about anything that's sad. They dislike arguments. They avoid disagreeing with others and sticks to the outer edges of serious questions in their social conversation. They always are the one to share. You will never see this type refuse to offer you a portion of whatever they have, whether it be food, happiness, or even job opportunities. Just like I said, these people, blues, are awesome. They totally love to share. You want a piece of their food, like I said, but a part of Young Living too. You want to come to their party. They're not stingy in whoever comes to their parties. They're like, hey, you're cross-line? That's cool. Come on. We're all talking. We're all getting together. We're all mixing oils. It's fun. That's what a blue is all about. They're known to be the life of the party via the glow sticks. Blues are pleasing, adaptable, and no matter what comes or goes, they have a good time, and it is such an infectious one that others catch it from them. No wonder everybody wants to invite them to their parties. They are the life of the party. So even if they're not throwing a party, they're the people that you're going to want to invite, because at the end of the night, they're going to make everybody laugh. Their comfort is a high priority for a blue, but don't mistake this for being cheap. They love to be comfortable. They like to look nice too, but comfort is a main priority. They like to be comfortable in their own skin, comfortable in the situation, and they want to make you feel that way too. They are born salesmen and women. Like, really, these people are the best barterers, or to go out and just talk to people about the product, because they love it. They like to. They want to make people feel happy just like the way the product makes them feel. In this case, Young Living. They love music, movies, anything that involves socializing. So if you're planning on even having just a small get-together at Sortino's, this is the person to invite, or this is the person to push to have parties, because this is their comfort zone. This is what they thrive at. They're naturally realistic. The blue man or woman has the child's natural innocence and ignorance of subtle and elusive things. He has the same interest in things and people as does the child. The child's indifference to books, lectures, schools, and everything abstract. So the blue doesn't really like a lot of the things that say a green would. They don't really like to get down and read about it. They just want to learn about it through socializing with people and through talking to people. They like to hear personal accounts, personal stories for things that have happened with the oils or in the business. They just love it. They love to get out there and talk to people and socialize with them. They do have a tendency to become spoiled, to pout, and to take out their resentments in babyish ways, or the emotional weakness of this type. These, as you will note, are naturally reactions of childhood, from which they never fully emerge. So the blue love to party, but they really can be spoiled sometimes if they have to sit down and learn. are proud about it. The friends of a blue. Blue take things. People who take things as they find them are the ones the blue prefers for friends, not only because, like the rest of us, he likes his own kind of folk, but because the other kinds seem too much work for him. Complacent people are his type of tea. So they love the people that are just lay back, take things as they go with the wind. Hey, you want to throw a party tonight? It's such short notice. Sounds good to me. Those are the types of friends of blue. Because they're a very adaptable sort of individual, this type can reconcile himself to the other kind of person, other type of colors or personality, whenever it serves his purpose. But the tenderest spots in his heart are reserved for those who love to have a good time and laugh. So blues are awesome. Okay, but when a blue doesn't like you. A blue seldom dislikes anybody hard for very long. Really disliking anybody requires the expenditure of a good deal of energy, and hating people is the most strenuous work in the world. Amen to that. So the blue refuses to take his dislikes to heart. He is consistent conserver of steam, and this fact is one of the secrets of his success. He doesn't really go out of his way to hate somebody. It's too much effort. Like I said, they would rather let it roll off their back. But if it is important, they're gonna let you know. Blues avoid greens because blues hate discussing how to are the best way to party when they could just do it and figure it out along the way. So blues and greens definitely clash, but there are people out there who are blue and green, and they make it work. But a true blue and a true green tend to clash because a green wants to figure out how to party when a blue is like, let's just party. So it's definitely a lot of fun to be a blue. The strongest points of a blue, their optimism, their hospitality, and harmony are the strongest points of the blue's nature. Upon them, many a man or woman has built a successful life. Without them, no individual or any type can hope to be happy. Blues are needed in the world. We need a little party in our lives. Their popularity and all-around compatibility give the blue advantages over other types which fairly compensate for the weak cogs in his machinery. Now, the weakest points of a blue. Dun, dun, dun. Here we go. Self-indulgence of all kinds, overeating, oversleeping, under-exercising, and the evasion of responsibilities are the weakest points of this type. Despite his many strong points, his life is often wrecked on those rocks. He so constantly tends to taking the easy way out. Day by day, he gives up chances for ultimate success for the babbles of immediate ease. He is the most likable of all kinds of types, or colors. But his But his ignorance sometimes trains even the love of his family to the breaking point. Now, that is kind of hard to hear our weakest points, huh? I mean, we love being the life of the party, but when it comes to us being sluggish or selfish a little bit, we don't like to hear that. But at least we know now, with the weakest points brought to our forefront, we know how to work on them. But it is important to know that the world needs blues. Everyone loves a blue. It is often said that the nature must have intended blue people to manage the rest of us instead of taking the hand at the heavy work. So the blues are really leaders. God made them averse to toil and then made them so likable that they can usually get the rest of us to do their hardest work for them. So a little bit, good with words and not so much with handiwork, but we need that in our lives. They're not a strenuous worker, but they're a powerful motivator. They're the people that you see that stand at the forefront and are going to speak to the people, and the people are going to understand, and they're going to be able to feel for them, because that's how good the blues are with speaking and touching people. This capacity for managing, controlling, and winning others is what enables this type to succeed so well in politics or in his job or in life. Blues know how to get votes. They mix with everybody, joke with everybody, remember to ask how the children are, and pretty soon they're the head of the ward or their job. Almost every big political boss has strong blue tendencies. Blues are born salesmen and women, like I said before. They're the people that are going to get up and talk, but you're not going to zone them out because you're going to feel what they're saying. They're going to relate to you, and you're going to love it because you feel like they're a friend when you've just met them. Blues in business. Don't give blues hard manual tasks. The social scene is where they flourish best. You know, they don't like to sit down and have to read a bazillion books to create a PowerPoint or whatever you're having them do or for a class. They would rather learn the basics, thrive in those basics, and go out and be able to teach people that manually or physically, being able to get out there and talk to them. That's what they love to do, and that's what they're best at. That is them. Don't give blues a chance to deal with people in a non-too serious way, but hold them strictly to keeping their records, reports, and working hours. If the blue is a dealer or a merchant or a tradesman, keep him to their word. Start out by letting them know that you expect the delivery of just what he promises, the amount of classes they're committing to, whatever they're doing. Don't let them jolly you into relinquishing what is rightfully yours. And keep in mind that the blue person usually has a good heart, just like we all do. But it is important to keep them to their word. If they said that they're going to do 3 classes this month, keep them to that. They'll do it, they just may need a little prodding. But they always love to party, so I'm sure that they'll do just fine. And so that's a blue, you guys. I hope y'all enjoyed this. This is just a little take on everything I could find about blues. And I really hope that you guys learned a lot more about yourselves. If you have another color that you are primarily, go and watch it down here. Or if you want to go check out the other colors so that you know what you need. Because blues are important. And if you are a blue, then you need to be looking, if you are a blue in whatever color, you need to be looking at your 2 bottom colors for what you need in your group, in your life, because we need all of the colors in everything that we do. So it's important to watch the other videos so that you know what you're looking for, because blues are great, but they don't really do as well in research as greens do. So that's why they need them on their team. And so that's what I have to say, you guys. I hope y'all enjoyed it, and I'll see you back at the Facebook page whenever you're done. Did you do it? Did you watch your video? What did you think? Is this your first one? Have you watched them all? Did you watch your top 2 colors and figure out a little bit more about yourself than you before you watched these videos? Well, I hope you did, and that was the goal. Okay? But make sure that you click on the Facebook link so you can come back to our event, because we're still going to be talking about all this. We're going to do lots of stuff. It's going to be so much fun. So I want y'all to click the link and come on back. But if you're not done, go ahead and click the other colors. You can still watch them. You can rewatch them as many times as you want. But don't forget to come back to the Facebook page. I want feedback. I want to know what you think. What color do you think you are? Do you think it matched up? Do you think that the test matched up with who you think you are? Did you learn more about yourself? Did you learn something that you didn't really think you knew, but you recognized it once you watched the video? A habit or a personality trait that you never picked up on before that was original to you. All right, you guys, I'll see you back at the Facebook page. Bye.